So you may remember a year or so ago where I was doing some videos about the WA Series, which was the extreme enduro for Western Australia, and we had these spewy rounds, and I would go out there and I'd just film them riding. I haven't had an enduro bike for a while, so what's happened is West Round 4 came up this season, and my good mate Ad's Backpack Ellis has hit me up, and he had this DR200 available to me. He was happy to bring it up after a little pep talk. He's talked me through and got me thinking, oh, maybe I can actually get this bike around the bronze track for the WA Series. After not seeing anything other than this photo of the bike, I don't know anything else about it other than he reckons it'll get around. They've gone and got me enrolled under this alias, Stig Venti, for my first race in about 8 years. And next thing I know, I'm in a convoy of 100 cars or so, and we're heading out to the property, this amazing property that we're holding the WES at. Look at this setup. What an absolute blaster. It's a great little setup. We roll up and there's a fire cranking, and it's a beautiful little creek with the lilies growing alongside, and this legend here, Craig Shaw, who gets the game together for us along with his other crew, so that West Australians can actually have enduros to ride. And guys like Neil Price here, who's a champion trials rider, can get down and also put himself up against WA's best hard enduro riders.
Hey Neil!
How you going, man? All good?
Decent, dude.
Man, that fire's putting out some heat.
Oh yeah, this is a bloody great idea, isn't it?
Magnificent.
Yeah, why not?
That's all part of the fun, isn't it? How you been keeping?
The whole area is just freaking brilliant, isn't it? This is
spectacular in here.
And the rest of the legends that get the West together. Great group of people. It was a bit of a slick thing straight away.
Do us another burnout, Dave.
Yeah, fully sick.
Cars sliding all over the place trying to get to their parking spots.
Bit slippery.
And then I lay my eyes on my steed for the weekend for the first time. This is my beast right here, coming across the river. That's the DR200 on the back of Ad's car. And I get to have a bit of a look around the bike. We've got a gas front headlight, a gas rear fender, and the pegs have been changed into a different spot and beefed up a bit with a YZ muffler on it. Other than that, she's running about stock sort of a DR200 little ag bike. Adam's renowned for bastardizing bikes, changing it into something out of 100 other bikes.
Steed is ready. Yes.
The Steed, yep.
How good is this?
The War Piglet.
The War Piglet, you ready? What is this? You put your nuts in it. Hey, are they the rental fucking 845 bars?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, the Chad Reed signatures. Yeah. Let's see what the clutch is like on this thing. Ooh, oh, she's got some bite. First time swinging a leg over the War Piglet. Let's get a look at it and see how she rides. First taste of the beast. Good work. I'm excited. So this is the start, feeding out from the end of this rail, and then they're putting me as the last guy out down the hill and then back up the hill. So there's a traffic jam already here. There's my man Ads. Whoop whoop. I'll be shoddy as trying to get up that hill by the looks of things. They're feeding through. Yeah!
I thought they'd be a bit of fun and have a look at it already.
They're stuck in there already, eh?
Oh, jeez.
So there's 40 odd guys in this lineup, and it looks like we've got a good over half of them stuck on this hill, the first hill coming in. It's not what you really want to see, but I'm going to take advantage of that, and let's count us through as I pass these bikes to cut through the pack and try and push towards the front a little bit. So that's a gap here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to take advantage and push to the front here, cut the line. Oh, there's... And... Try not to run up that guy's back. Now time, let's get on the gas. We've actually got a little bit of clear trail now. Let's follow these blokes, see what we can't do. Gone wide on this corner, give me a bit of a run up. Still got to feel out this bike, so I don't know what the power is, I don't know what gear I'm supposed to be in, I don't know how the clutch, I know the clutch is a bit grabby, wondering what the brakes do, don't know what the suspension does, so over this little log here you usually can pop off that sort of thing, taking it a little bit careful at the moment. Not sure if the old DR is going to handle and what it's going to handle, so now we're on some faster stuff, pinging it up the straight. Again, not sure where my grip levels are at, so it's all about feeling out the bike at this point. Let's count another one off the list and another one off the list. All my passes. She got through that little rock section quite capably actually, I was quite happy with that. Just blast on through. Now I'm stuck with a bit of a decision to make. Do I follow these guys that seem to have already been getting head to tail? Or do I take that low line? Let's take the low line. Got to always try and take that alternative line. At least you have half a chance of getting around them if someone's binned up. Didn't pay off this time. There goes my guys that I should have been passing. Right, let's go. Pinning up the little river section, little creek section, back to camp and across the creek, and let's try and get these guys back in sight. Looks like the little war piglet has some support coming up, and there's my guys. Alright, there's one more in the bag.
Yeah, brah.
Here we go. Starting to get into some of the techie stuff. Oh. Can't be waiting for this guy. Let's go.
I do some work on these little pass, eh? Guess I know no one's behind me because I had to go through them.
There we go, I've slid out on that little corner there. That's a matter of trying to figure out where my traction levels are at with this little bike. First lap around, there's only been 20 odd bikes through so far, and still already have to lift the front wheel to get around some of these rut corners so that my pegs aren't dragging, because the pegs are quite low on this little beast. Another couple in the bag. Let's keep pushing this forward. Hopefully we get a clear track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This guy's behind. Trying to be careful at this stage so I don't do anything silly. And they're sending it over the big parts or logs or whatever. Just methodically move forward. Weirdly enough, it seems like the bike rides like, I don't know if it's a motorbike, it's like a scooter almost. Just how it sort of handles. The clutch is nice and light. Steering's a bit weird. Suspension. Yeah. Interesting. It's been an interesting little ride so far. Let's try and click some more of these off. Sure I dodge the bigger ruts just because I don't know when I'm going to start foot dragging the pegs. Let's take this guy on the inside. I'll get sucked behind blokes in the rut. Blasted up that little rocky pinch and hopefully put a bit of space between me and those two blokes. Well, black boys grabbed me. Let's go. It's a beautiful track, I'll give it that. Nice bit of scenery to take in as we weave our way around. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is what I mean about not getting impatient. I ended up seeing this guy having a bit of a struggle and I thought, oh, maybe I can go over that bit. Yeah, nah, now you're in the freaking gap there, bro, and your chain fell off. You idiot.
God damn it. Should not have done that. Sorry, bro. Oh, I'm still stuck. That should get me there.
Before I get my first chain come off. So it was about the theme for the day. I would ride past a bunch of people, chain had come off, and now I've lost count of how many people I've actually passed because they all went back past me as I was trying to put the chain back on. And begin the chase again. Getting used to these handlebars. I was pinballing off some trees here. It's got a lot wider turning circle on this bike than what I expected it to have. Here they are again. Got up to the crew because we're at another bottleneck. Actually, this is probably the first major bottleneck of the ride. It's nice having a couple of minutes to myself there. But let's we're all stuck in here, and we're gonna have to get a little bit creative because I can't be sticking around and waiting for this lot to figure it out. So here we go. I've spotted this little line up to the left here. See where we can get with it. Oh yeah, I had my fuel turned off. That was not ideal. Bush bashing. bush bashing, stuck on a bloody rock, because that's the other main thing that was the problem with these sorts of bikes. Well, I couldn't see this rock, and they just bottom out real easy. You got no ground clearance. But a perk is they're not too heavy to pull back into line, get off and manhandle it. There's Ads. Seen me go for my hotline and he thought that's a bloody great idea. A couple of guys have jumped on it. It's good to see Ads out here in the bush. Let's see what happens with this little encounter. There goes someone there.
She does get a bit bottomed out on shit. Yeah, no, it's sick, hey? I don't think I'll get the traction for that.
There's Adam pointing out a little rock face there that I could try and climb up. Adam backpack, that's that famous backpack on him there off to the right. But he has called out that little ledge and I'm going to give it a go now, don't I? He's probably going to regret that call. Yeah, not enough.
Sorry, Ads!
I mean, sorry bro.
I think your bike wants to come with you.
Now I'm facing the wrong goddamn way and I have to spin it around and then get back onto the track where there's still a big lineup. Don't know how much time I ended up saving here. I think I would have learned here to be a little bit more patient. But as these guys still got to get out of the way and then we can rock and roll again. Alright, we're rock and roll again.
Hey, Brad.
Big old hill to shred down. This is probably the most difficult little pinches that were in the whole track for me on this bike. Like bugger all run up, especially this first lap around. I had no idea how to hit them.
Ah, you can't. Oh shit!
Let's go back and have another go. Alright, that bloke's in my line now.
Can't.
You don't have to do everything I do, mate.
Kill switch is stuck.
There's one thing that I definitely would have fixed if I had my chance to play with this bike more than half a second before I jumped on for the race. Let's take this little locking switch out of the kill switch, because then they get jammed on with crap in there and you can't get the thing out, so it's a struggle to get going again if you use that to turn your bike off.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, she's been upside down, but you just give it a little bit of throttle, clean it out, and she'll start up, no worries. We're on the road again for 2 seconds before I am an idiot. Oh, I got my front jammed in there for starters, which is stupid. And then I just hit my rear end. So let's see if I go forward. And no, yeah. You haven't got a chain, bro. You've got no chain on there. So you're not going to go forward. You have to pull over to the side of the road and snooze up for again. Let everyone go back faster. Yeah, idiot.
Fucker. What's happening over there? Bit of a kerfuffle. Yeah, the chain keeps falling off. Yeah, it's alright, but bit of a struggle over here, is it?
Yeah.
Is that ledge falling out or something?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
They're just falling down so guys can't get across it, and then there's a bit of a pinch after it as well. And it's got them a bit worried.
Get me up here, eh?
Oh, you just fucking filling in the track for me.
I'm giving you as a ledge to ride on.
Good old bottlenecks. So it all went to hell pretty good just about here at this ledge side hill that fell apart. Then a lot of the group got turned around and we got to ride the silver track. Went down and banged it down what they call Bulldog Hill. But once I got there, that was all backed up as well. So I come back and then went across this thing, which was actually a piece of piss in the end. But the idea was to get this bike to the end. So finally got around this lap. Took like an hour and a half or something crazy, and had half an hour left, so I banged out another lap, got back just after it timed out at 11:30, but we needed to hit the final hill. That was too much fun.
Did I hear you getting up there with everyone cheering?
Yeah, maybe, I got up there.
Did ya?
Oh, we could just hear it fucking smoke.
How'd you go?
She only just make it up there though, like she ran out of power at the top. I was just like, I'm gonna chuck it! The WA Piglet DR200, what a laugh that was. Hope you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you again, Adam Backpack Ellis, you legend. Great times.